Really? There we go. Okay, I can hear now. Better. Right, so we just finished the two first sections of the journey, and now we're going to go through the mountain. And now it starts getting pretty evil.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
Off to Helheim we go.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done. It's so dark. It's dark. The dark. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross.
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Good old Blood Eagle.
Nightmare, where all dreams come true. You searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came. Through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
So this is sort of when the real battle for sanity begins.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze, averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer, led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Alrighty, off we go. Shit's about to get real. Here he is again, look, the big bastard.
Finish this! No! She's ready.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason.
I remember struggling with this before, so I don't know how successful I'll be.
Behind you! Quickly get up!
Bossy, wake up.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes sense.
Big bastard's gonna be the tricky one. Uh-oh. I thought it was a goner. Easy peasy.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another charge.
She's hurt! She won't make it! She won't.
I thought I got him then, he got me.
She's injured! She's not gonna make it!
now.
She can still do it.
That we get. See how easy that was? And on hard mode too. So what we have to do here, I think, is line all these up so they actually form a bridge. I think there's like one particular angle you have to look at it. But I'm just going to check that other door first. Assuming I probably can't get through it yet. Nope. Oh, I was wrong. How wrong I was.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
Is that an X there? No, I don't think so. This is when the puzzle starts to get a little bit trickier, so I have to be a bit more, pay a bit more attention to where the voices are coming from and the shadows and stuff on the floor. Is that an X? That could be an X. Oh, what's it? Hang on. I see. I see it. There it is. Is it just going to be different angles of this, I wonder? Could be. I'm sure it's this, I'm just not quite at the right angle, I don't think. Let's try going back through one of these side doors. Okay, is that forming? That's now forming in. Yep, we got a staircase. That's what I needed to do. To the stairs. I think if we travel around to this side, the yes is going to be at the right. It's going to be at the right angle now, I hope. Oh god. I didn't even notice him hanging there. Back to the door. That's that bit done. Hello gadgets. I'm not cider soaked this evening, I'm beer and mead soaked. And this looks like it's going to be full of enemies. You just missed me beat about 6 baddies on ultra hard mode. And when I say ultra hard mode, I mean ultra easy mode. But no one needs to know that.
The gate. It's opening. Who is it? It's coming. That's so
Oh, garlic bread. Bread with garlic.
Tell her.
Cheese,
Yes.
cake.
The source of the darkness. It's coming. This
I'm face as fuck me. Buy my crypto. Oh fuck. Is that our Hella?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight
Come on,
the
Senua, love.
darkness. Fight it. Get up.
Shortly
Get up.
after I'm banned from Fortnite.
Get up and fight.
Ah! Was I supposed to block? Because I just closed my eyes. Probably should have watched.
stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world
You gotta choose your
shaped
battles.
by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared
She's
seeing
running
the world
away
through
and
her eyes.
buggering up.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be? Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
Don't listen, Senua.
What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
She really does have a good day, you know. It's been a while. It's the headless boyfriend, I think, that did it. Pop on, kettle. Get it PG tips on. Nice hot water bottle.
It's a trick, don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead. Who are you?
You still believe in yourself?
It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible. Dylan.
Come to me. Please.
Yeah, I think she would be Yorkshire Gold, wouldn't she? She's Northern.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. It's real. Go towards it.
Come on, love. Quick pause to look at the scenery. With the side of gravy, of course.
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's gone. You would have gone slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was the trick. You. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Do you want a bus ticket? Here's your side of gravy.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just Just a teenager, but not like the others.
So good, isn't it? I can't get over how
Functioning.
nice it looks.
She rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
I am disappointed they've taken it to Iceland. It seems to be the hotspot for game scenery, doesn't it?
It's already disappeared.
Nothing lives here, not even you.
It's in your mind. You think you can see it. There he is. Is that true?
There he was. Alone.
I love these moments of brightness as well,
There, under the trees.
where you can kind of feel the battle within her.
She
Oh, I know
remembers
Iceland's
the first
beautiful,
time
but
she saw him.
it just feels a bit more closer to home when it's in the Orkneys or Shetlands.
Eyes. He moved as if dancing.
That's one thing.
The world danced.
Yeah, I think it seems to be a little bit further away than I was expecting, the sequel.
For the first time in years, she felt.
Yeah, I was always confused at the decision to base Death Stranding on Iceland sceneries, being as it's supposed to be the USA. I think these devs just want a holiday. Yeah, it's sounding a lot like the release date is probably going to be mid to late 22, I would think. A bit disappointing. I don't remember that being explained, the Icelandic scenery.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him.
Time for later everything, causing it to effectively evolve the land and make America lush and green again. Okay.
Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's cool. Why did I miss that the first time? I probably didn't miss it. I probably just forgotten.
It's a trick. It's an illusion.
Although there does seem to be a lot of grass considering timefall.
You want to
Oh, because so it doesn't kill the grass, does it? It just makes it grow faster.
Where is she going?
Because right at the beginning, all that timefall comes down and it makes all the seedlings grow.
It's just.
I remember now.
How does he so effortlessly court the world in bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew. And dance with it, just like he does.
See, this is presumably what the scenery actually looks like, but in her head it's what makes it all bleak and horrible. Because when you completed those first two sections, as soon as you'd done the bits, it went all sunny and pretty looking like this. So it's when you kind of snap out your manias. Oh, she's so fucking adorable, isn't she, Senua? All awestruck and cute. Oh, I feel all happy with her.
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
Thank you. Thank you for banning him.
I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you.
And it all
Make
comes
you feel
crashing
safe.
down like a fucking gloomy Monday
It
morning.
only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all. Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting
She is
here.
so good. I follow her on Instagram.
You
She's
will
amazing.
die here,
No.
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Melina Jurgens, I think. Jurgensen.
Thank you.
From what I understand, her and a couple of the devs have been in training for the last 2 or so years, learning to fight properly. That'd be a good perk of the job, wouldn't it? I'm an animator and now I'm a fucking swordsman.
That tree. Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Delia? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund.
Ian Grimm with the
father's
shovel,
hall was
yeah.
built around a great tree.
Ian,
One
sorry,
day,
Ian.
Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword.
See, I think I get really into it.
Sigmund's touch.
To the point of maybe injuring
His
a co-worker.
brother, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers.
Maybe
to a feast.
that's how they get the jobs in
When
the
they
first place.
arrive,
They have to battle
They're
for it.
met with an army, not a war.
Right, we have 2 jobs and 10
King
applicants, so
Siggeir
just fight to the
captures
death.
Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution. Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's
is that
sister
finished?
sends a servant with honey to smear death for Sigmund and his
Oh,
brothers seems
bollocks.
certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's
We're watching it
sister,
again.
and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
We're not going to find out, are we? I want to know what happens.
Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard.
I love that their makeup's kind of crumbling off her face.
The metal runestones. Find the runes. You know how to find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Oh no, it's the dark bit. The dark bit. Oh, why did I come to this one first?
It's too dark. So help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Just
He is.
follow the shrieks.
Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
This is your mission. Find him. You have old. Find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could you lose him? How could you? Find him.
God, these voices are so horrible. I mean, I know they're supposed to be, but fuck.
I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
This is too scary, they're right.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus.
I can hear him.
You have to find
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born
Herbert.
after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Listen. It's him. Listen.
Why do I feel like I can actually smell burning? Am I... Has this game got smell-o-vision? Or am I having a stroke?
There.
Or is somebody just making toast in the building?
He's going
We'll
to
never
save
know.
you. Find him.
Don't bring me back to the same fucking room. Okay, this is a different one. It's got a seat in this one.
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Right.
That voice doesn't sound like Tyrion. What's happening? Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That doesn't sound like Tyrion.
What's in there? What is it?
A secret.
How do you get in there? How does she get in? There's no way in.
Find a way.
There has to be a way.
Find a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
You're too close to stop.
Oh, starting to get trippy.
That voice. It's not Dorian.
Okay, back. Is it going to be open now? Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Dorian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Nice!
It's done. You did it, but there's more. There's more.
Dun dun, on to the next one. As the great Dave Grohl once said.
It's not going to be easy. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen
I
called
want to tell you a ghost story.
the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, Senua?
Go the other way.
It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay?
Oh, look at that. Look how pretty it is.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her
Who was
son.
Balder's mother? Was it Freya?
One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
You can feel it. You need the runes to find Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. I always said he's close. It's about you. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't. She can't. She will.
To go back to the horrible dark world. I see what I missed. I see. I think. Can I go around that way? Yeah. So I went wrong because I was supposed to put that bridge down whilst it was still the light world and I forgot. Or I just didn't see it. Put him down and then back to the horrible dark world. And back over the bridge.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go forward. Dillion, don't lose him. Way too many times. He's always let him. Where is he? Where has he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong.
Welcome back.
He's not in this world. He's in the other one.
What's for dinner other than garlic bread? Garlic bread and toast.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white.
darkness and light.
You have to do it with
Narrow dividing
headphones.
lines of our own making.
You have to.
Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the
Have some
unknown.
shadow. Yeah, there it is. There he is.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without
Ooh,
you.
7.1 boys. That's what I need.
You can't go up
Do you know what? I've been having
Nothing
really bad
is-
ear problems over the last couple of weeks, and I thought I had some kind of virus, but
You can't.
I think it's just because I've had my headphones on too
He
much.
saw who she really was.
I mean,
He saw
they're
the
fine.
world.
They're Astros, but they're not great. I'll have to invest in some better ones, I think.
Dillian's in the tower.
He's there.
But they have Zelda on the side. Oh, I think it's around. It's not that they're tight. I think it's just that I've got sweaty ears.
Precious to you.
They're a bit heavy on my bonds. This is not feeling correct.
Broken in the end.
You killed him with your love because
Oh, I need
he
to go back to
believed
the...
in you.
Okay. I think I need to go back to the light world from this mask. Yeah, what I need, I think, is some headphones that are slightly more breathable. Because right now I'm just dealing with melted earwax. Yep, that's right. I know what I'm doing. He told me he was busy. He can talk anyway, he's got massive ears. Great old luggles. I bet he can't even find any headphones that fit him. Like the BFG. It's so pretty, such a pretty sunset. Shame we have to keep going back to the horrible dark world. Although the sky is really pretty as well, even if it is a bit scary.
You're cursed.
We'll see the sunrise slash sunset again, I'm sure.
He's
Shitty like Wales.
There's a way.
Shitty like Western too.
There's a way up there. She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
Let's see what the shield has to say for itself.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young.
I will when this is finished.
Oh dear.
So Senua is basically on a mission to take her dead boyfriend's head off to Helheim, is it? She struggles really badly with mental illness, but she doesn't realise what it is. She thinks she's cursed. So all of these kind of optical illusions and the differences between the dark world and the light world are actually all in her head. She says that her mother also had the same curse, but actually what it probably was that she was suffering really badly from depression and schizophrenia as well. And all these voices you're constantly hearing it's to actually mimic a kind of mania, and all the way the scenery changes and light kind of flashes you in really odd ways, and they spent a lot of time studying how to replicate it properly, which is why if you need to play it with headphones, and it can be quite a grueling experience sometimes, but so worth it. Such a good game.
Couldn't see the darkness.
And the graphics are absolutely stunning. But yeah, you've just constantly got these voices going in your head all the time.
Yes.
So now what I'm trying to do, so these symbols on the door, I now have to find kind of within the scenery, which is a real thing that happens to people that do have various mental troubles, is that they will see things that aren't there, or see things that, it's kind of mind playing tricks on them a little bit. And just the way you saw the light kind of flash in the corner of the screen there, like there, you can sort of see it. That's quite a common thing to experience as well.
And she was caught between two worlds, that of Zimbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
So what I need to do, so this little arrow upwards, because I'm seeing loads of them around, it's going to be around here somewhere. So I need to find him in amongst the scenery, just hiding somewhere. It's very ASMR. Gadget agrees with you. And at this point in the game, finding the symbols can be quite tricky. So bear with me. Because it can be shadows on the floor, or light beams, or bits of scenery that kind of merge together. I think it's going to be this. There it is, look. See if I line it up properly. There he is.
Do you remember what love feels like?
And then we focus it. That's that one found.
She's doing You're special. She thinks she they mean nothing. Special.
So the little Z symbols around here somewhere as well.
The gods are just what if the gods are wrong? Messing with her thoughts. First time. Remember, Dilly.
It's actually not a super long game, but it's so good.
Do you even remember? His love is guiding.
I usually find it helps to kind of find the diagonal things within the scenery if there is one, because that sticks out to me a little bit more than horizontal and vertical things, so that's That's what I'm keeping an eye out for. It's also entirely possible that I need to switch to the Dark World, but I want to just make sure I'm not missing it. I'm going to switch, I think.
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Did you just call yourself a massive fanny? Or you're a massive fan-ny? No, so the sea is not here. So let's go back to the light world. It's a little bit like... Oh, do I just see it? There he
He
is.
saw who
Okay.
she really was. He saw the warrior within. Do you remember the way he looked?
So it's your phone calling you a fanny, I see. So here's the Z here. It's the wrong way round, so it's probably going to be a beam on the floor, I would think. Or I need to go... I need to get over to... Okay, I need to get to the other side, I see. Let's see if I can walk around the outside. I don't think I can. I think I'm going to switch to the Dark World and probably lower a bridge.
Nobody else did.
And then get to it that way, but I'm going to check first. And listen to this.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder.
It's a really
blind
clever
god,
game.
Huth was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies,
After I finish this stream, have a
"Here's
look at
wand,
the trailer for the next
and I'll
one.
tell you
It's
where
just...
he stands."
Oh, goosebumps.
And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Nope, so we're going to have to go back, I think. And I'm going to assume that that door is unlocked when I go back to the Dark World.
He saved you. He saved you. It's you. It's not so strong. Look what happens to the things you love.
Didn't even notice there was a door here. That looks like it's going to be the
He led you astray. You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. You have no time for this. Speak up. His love has teaches you and it taught trials to distract you. He set you up and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? It's laughing at you.
Oh, bugger. I was hoping that would open.
Closer to do. You're letting this get in the way. If they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle, she light within them. She is pure darkness. He was the only one she could trust. Could she trust him?
That did not go the way I had expected.
He saw that she was strong.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
Yeah, if you can watch it, there's a documentary about this game actually. I think it's bound to be on YouTube. It's so
You are good.
interesting to see how they actually study the effects of manias and stuff,
Was it worth it?
just to get it as accurate as it possibly could be. You buggered up your cooking. The meatball sauce, pasta and garlic bread are all going to be ready at wildly different times. I am sorry to hear that. I had sushi for my tea.
You have no chance, Philip. Nobody will love you again. Ever again.
That's alright, it makes it a five course meal. It's all the rage in posh restaurants. There's the Z I was looking for.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
So now I can go down. I'll listen to this first, now I can go down and I can open the original door. But let's see what this shield has to say.
Runes everywhere.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder.
There's a cat in my
His body
kitchen, what
was to
am
be
I gonna
burnt on
do?
his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship
My
into
cat's
the
on his
sea
throne.
with such force that the
Having a little
ground
snooze.
shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees
Good old
his body
Heston.
carried onto
Blooming
the ship,
Heston Tal, or
her
whatever his
heart
name is.
bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit,
Flame
sending
throwing
the dead
caramel.
to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
I just had an image of Heston in Alien with a flamethrower, because that's how he cooks things, and a piece of caramel shouting, "Chew me!"
He was the only one she could trust.
Oh, honestly, he can sense when I'm podcasting. The full menace comes out. He unleashes Satan at podcast o'clock.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her. The heart that loved her, you squashed into string. The curse cannot be undone.
Right, come on now, Joe. Don't fall and embarrass yourself.
Cared for the underworld. Didn't live on the druids, like her father, Senua.
Whoa,
You can do it.
I guess he took after his
whoa.
father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms.
Whoa.
Through his eyes,
That was close.
slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
We did it! Oh, gives a kiss.
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's come. He's come to it.
Yeah, same. Do the old crab walk.
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. So we fix them by taking away their sight. But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see, just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I know.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
One more trial.
The sword will never be yours.
And then that'll probably take us up to 10 o'clock, which is the Sony state of play. And I have to see that because it's Deathloop.
Been fooled before.
And I am pumped. I seem to remember this trial's a bit of a stinker.
You never know which way it's going to go.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by
Have a
giving
nice dinner, Gadget. Thank
can
you for
receive
joining.
in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Yeah, this one's horrible, this trial.
Breathe slow.
It's a scary one.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
I breathe.
Good. And there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall.
This must be really fun to watch. Sorry, guys.
Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
This is why it really helps to be wearing headphones. Because I'm literally having to kind of listen my way along.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Upstream. Would have gone the wrong way.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left us all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. Prove that from your warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your battle. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. We need you.
So this is obviously her remembering the time that Dillian helped her out of one of her depressive phases before. Kind of helped pull her out of her own darkness.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really you. Seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house.
Just saw the game save, so that probably means we're about to have a fight.
I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Uh-oh, it's there. Don't see me. Don't see me.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind. Keep moving forwards.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh, there's loads of them. Fuck. No. Oh, fucking hell. Ooh, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
This is the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out.
Oh, don't come back this way.
It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Ooh, there's so many of them. Oh, this is minging. Absolutely minging.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
See precisely fuck all.
A well. There's a well.
Well, well, well.
Don't turn back. We're getting close.
Delia. Help me.
Come to us.
Oh no! Christ in hell.
Delia. Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Walking straight into the pillar, of course.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
Where it comes from. I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture. They're taking you inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts.
I think that was all the shards now, so I should be able to go back to the tree and grab that. Oh, no, there are more. Yeah, there are more. Shit.
Your mind, and they're going to
Or have I done that
the
one?
memories were yours, but they're the gods.
I've done that one.
Nothing is
I'm going to try and go back to the tree, and I'm hoping I'll get the sword, and then I'm going to close the stream because it's getting pretty close to Sony time. Well, that's a big poop. I was hoping that'd be it. So it just must be, it must be that one. Let's do this one. We've got time. There's time.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it.
Thought it frozen then.
What is this place?
Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air
Where's
is
it gone?
Okay, so this is actually a pretty big section. Have I got to tell you what? Let's just do it anyway.
Just another test.
Do it anyway.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up,
Oh, apple pie! Lovely, lovely. Bring some round.
and they knew that she was not like that.
I'm just finishing this section. I'm doing about 20 more minutes of streaming, I think. And then I'm gonna watch the Sony State of Play. What I'm trying to do is get this, line this bridge up. And then we can walk across it. Oh, custard, fucking hell. I'm starving. So I'm trying to put the shards of a broken sword back together by doing various trials. And this is the last trial I think I have to do before I can grab the sword. So once we've done that, I'm going to turn it off and watch the Sony State of Play. Oh, I fucked it. That's definitely not the right way. I can't see what's different when I go through this. Or can I get up? Can I get up that tower? I can get up the... Oh, I can't get up the tower. Okay, maybe if I go through it again. Yep. Okay.
You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder. Quick. What now? You can see it. Aligned to the tree. The bridge.
I would share, but I have a couple of ciders. Sorry. Right, this cider makes you selfish, does it? I see how it is. Selfish ciders. So what I need to do is climb up that tower, but I can't actually figure out how to get up there, and then that bridge is going to align. So I need to find a way to get up. Can I go up the side? How do I get around there? So that takes the barrier away, but it also takes the way up away. But if I go through here, I think I just saw another gate, so maybe that'll put it... I'm hoping it's going to put it back down again. Please, because I'm getting tired. I see. Okay. So that opens that up, and then we go back through the other one.
It's not done yet.
And then I should be able to get through there. Yep, get through. I've got a brew dog on the go. I'm not drinking selfish ciders. You can catch me like that. I share my apple pies. And now we align this bridge. Where's the bridge? There it is. Bridge is aligned.
Pass the trial, get to the house.
You succeeded.
And I swear by the moon, the stars, and the sky, I'll be there. I think that beer might be a bit stronger than I thought. I just like an IPA. I'm not a massive beer fan, but I do like my IPAs.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Where is he?
Come out if you are.
You have to find him. The runes. Focus. Dillian! They're coming for me!
Oh shit!
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Fucking hell.
You're dying. You're dying. The burning has begun. The burning has begun.
Go to the gate. There they are. The runes. You can get through.
What runes? Where are they?
Two more.
Run! Run now!
Fucking hell, I didn't mean to go back that way. I know I came through the wrong door. Let me through. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. That wasn't my fault, that was the game's fault.
Where's your sword?
to defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. I have to find one more. One dancer. Find the other symbol. You're lost. Look at you. Where is he? The light. Go towards it. Find us. Focus. Look. You've got them. You have them. Where's the door? We have to find a way out. Find the gate. Get out. Run. Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I'm not lost.
What should I do?
Ah, no, not that way. Crap.
Focus.
Oh, fuck a duck. Get me back to that door. I did it. Yeah, I'm usually wine or mead, but I can't drink too much mead because it's so sweet.
Senua. What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have.
Oh, dog farts are the worst.
You're not a monster.
Proper pedigree chum meaty farts.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Right, now we should be able to get the sword.
Go get the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind.
Grandma's the sword.
In Dillion's clan.
Dead rats and cabbage, fuck.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her,
I don't think that's even going to be strong enough.
darkness came back.
You need to mace yourself and that's it. Just mace yourself and be done with it.
Plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us! You have blood on your hands!
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
Right, I think we're going to leave that there. You don't need to look that I'm playing it on easy. So, socials, you can find us at Twitter at Modern Escapism. On there you'll find a link to all of our episodes, socials and Discord. If you've got any comments, you can either tweet us or email us at modernescapismpod@gmail.com. We have regular streams, it's not just me. Saturday is Oodles is starting Fable. Monday Biggie Dies. Wednesday Gadget has a variety stream. And Thursdays is my usual creature feature. We have a Patreon. We've got three tiers. £5 for Modern Escapees, which gets you the Modern Escapism pod. You get outtakes. £5 for the Scorched Sheep, which is our D&D pod, or £7.50 for the Biggie bundle, which gets you both. You get extended episodes. You get specials every month. You get artwork that I do for the D&D podcast. You get a Loki spoiler special every Friday. Got new Scorched Sheep episodes out on Patreon, and in fact I think it's out for everyone now. Next week's podcast is Horribly Miscast and how we recast it. If you can, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.